Welcome back. Democrat Mikey Sherrill continues to hold a slight lead over Republican Jack Ciattarelli in the race for governor of New Jersey. That's according to a new Fox News poll. Sherrill leads by 7 percentage points among registered voters. That's just outside the margin of error. Now, a recent Emerson College poll had the race tied. New Jersey has typically been a reliably blue state. Ciattarelli has tried to keep the focus of the race away from President Donald Trump, hoping to outperform the president in a state Kamala Harris won by nearly 6 percentage points last year. NBC News national political correspondent Steve Kornacki has more on the race.
All right, we know New Jersey's a blue state, but Republicans have made gains in the two most recent statewide elections. We're going back here to 2020. Just show you, remember, Joe Biden crushed Trump here by 16 points. But what happened the next year, 2021? Jack Ciattarelli, this was the last time he was running for governor. He only lost by 3 points. He made big improvements in 2021 compared to Trump in 2020. And then Trump himself last year in New Jersey, he lost the state by a little bit less than 6 points. Again, Trump made big improvements in 2024 compared to that low water mark in 2020. So 2 straight elections for Republicans statewide with 2 big improvements in New Jersey. Interestingly, though, they're not improving in the same areas in those 2 elections. Ciattarelli and Trump each made big gains, but they made gains with different voters in different places. Show you what I mean here. These are the places where Ciattarelli made really big gains in that 2021 campaign, where Trump really didn't make many or any gains at all in 2024. And you notice here, the areas where Ciattarelli really outperformed Trump, more heavily white, higher income. You know, look at this, higher concentration of college degrees. A good example of this kind of place would be, this is a suburban township, Chatham, New Jersey, suburb of New York City. And you can see here, look, Trump got blown out here last year by Kamala Harris. Ciattarelli actually carried it when he ran for governor last time. Again, heavily white, very high income, extremely high concentration of college degrees, the type of voter we've seen that Trump has really struggled with nationally. They were willing to vote for Ciattarelli, not willing to vote for Trump. Now, Trump was not president in 2021 when Ciattarelli won a place like Chatham Township. Trump, of course, is president now. So what will those voters do? Are they still going to be comfortable voting for Ciattarelli with Trump back in the White House? Or are they going to be looking to send a message to Trump and the Republicans and vote against Ciattarelli? Other side of it, where did Trump make much bigger gains than Ciattarelli? Well, last year when Trump got close in New Jersey, he did it in places that were heavily non-white, lower income, more blue collar, lower concentration of college degrees. Good example of this kind of place would be Union City. This is across the Hudson River from New York City. And again, Trump lost it, but he only lost by 17 points. Compare that to Ciattarelli. He lost Union City by 70. And again, this is 82% Hispanic. It's a much lower mean household income than we saw in Chatham. Much lower concentration of college degrees. The question for Ciattarelli and for Republicans is, can they make gains in places like this through an association with Trump without also hurting themselves in places like Chatham Township, where that connection with Trump has not necessarily been a good thing?
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.